Welcome, and thank you for watching our overview of the One Seattle Comprehensive Plan. In this presentation, we'll introduce you to this effort, share some of the big questions and new ideas that we're exploring, and explain how you can be involved. Our city and region are growing and changing. Seattle's Comprehensive Plan is a vision for how we will grow and invest in community over the next 20 years. Currently, our plan has 4 core values that guide its goals and policies: race and social equity, environmental stewardship, community, and economic opportunity and security. Periodically, we undertake a major update of our comprehensive plan as part of Washington's Growth Management Act. Our current plan, Seattle 2035, was completed in 2016. We're now taking a fresh look at this vision and working to adopt a new plan by 2024 that anticipates growth for a 20-year period. To do this, we coordinate with our partners across the city to align our vision with their work in transportation, open space, utilities and natural resources, economic development, and transit. While our plan has guided growth in Seattle since 1994, we're now facing several major challenges, both new and long-standing, that make this update different. Updating the plan is an opportunity to address these challenges in order to realize our vision of an inclusive, welcoming city. How will we do this? First, we must look honestly at how growth in Seattle has unfolded in the past to produce unequal outcomes along lines of race that continue today. We need new and stronger tools to respond to Seattle's housing crisis, grow without displacement, and address our massive housing shortage. We must address our climate emergency, which is already having severe impacts on our region, and make investments rooted in community resilience, social cohesion, and environmental justice. And we must do all these things as we recover from a pandemic whose impacts have worsened these disparities. This plan update is our chance to define and take action on a unified vision that addresses these challenges for all Seattle residents in neighborhoods across the city. That vision will guide nearly everything we do as a city. The plan addresses a broad range of topics through numerous goals and policies across 14 citywide planning topics or elements. It's a blueprint for the location and design of new housing, commercial development, and industrial uses across the city, and it informs how we make investments in community to ensure this housing and job growth supports a more livable, equitable, sustainable, and resilient city. The plan's goals and policies are implemented in several ways. First, through implementation plans for transportation, parks, housing, and other community needs, which city agencies develop to be consistent with the vision and policies of the comprehensive plan. And then we implement these plans through our development regulations, through city investments, and in how we fund city services. As the economic center of our region, the entire city of Seattle is within Washington's urban growth boundary. But a key component of our comprehensive plan is a strategy for how new development should unfold across the city. Since 1994, we've used urban centers and villages, a framework of 30 or so designated growth areas where we concentrate most new housing and jobs. This strategy focuses growth in neighborhoods with a mix of housing types, retail, services, and transit. It also restricts development outside urban villages to mostly single-family homes. And despite Seattle's rapid growth, these areas have not seen much new housing and are increasingly out of reach to households in our region. This limits who can afford to live in these neighborhoods, and it continues a history of segregation and exclusion that has had harmful effects for communities of color. This growth strategy is one aspect of our current plan that we'll be re-examining through this update. We expect the Puget Sound region will continue to see strong growth. As Seattle approaches a population of 1 million by 2044, we will examine and revise policies that contribute to exclusionary housing practices and increase displacement pressure on BIPOC communities. We'll explore new ideas for how and where we grow, like new urban villages, more housing choices throughout the city, neighborhoods where you can meet your daily needs nearby, and ways to leverage our investments in transit. Over the next 2 years, community members will shape all aspects of the plan update through engagement opportunities at major milestones. Help us craft new and updated goals and policies, influence the growth scenarios that we analyze, comment on the draft plan, and engage in our racial equity toolkit process, which centers the plan and the outcomes that we aim for on racial equity. We want to hear from you, and we have many ways for you to be involved. Our project website has lots of background information and technical data. Please take our Phase 1 survey, which is live now and linked on this slide. You can send your questions and your comments to 1seattlecomplan@seattle.gov, and you can sign up for email updates online. We'll keep you updated on a regular basis. Click below to visit our website at www.seattle.gov/opcd/1-Seattle-plan. Thank you for watching and helping us shape the future of Seattle.